Why, hello, friend. Welcome to the John Cast. Intern John is my name.
I'm Sos.
Today's podcast brought to you by the kind folks at Jimmy's Famous Seafood in Dundalk, Maryland, but also now kind of global. So I was at the Whole Foods the other day, and you can now get Jimmy's pretzels in the freezer section, which is cool. So if you're not familiar with Jimmy's Famous Seafoods, the first Jimmy, he came over from Greece years ago, built this kind of crab shack basically in Dundalk. His family lived in the apartment above the restaurant.
Yeah.
Kids worked there. Jimmy passed away, I think 10 or so years ago. And then John and Tony, his son, took over.
Yeah.
I first met John during the pandemic. I think, it's crazy. It's 6 years ago now. People kind of realized that restaurants were given no guidance.
Yeah.
Like in Baltimore, they were told, hey, you're closed.
Yeah.
The restaurant's like, what do we do?
Yeah.
You're closed.
You're just closed. That's it.
Okay, but we have bills to pay. We'll get relief. You're closed.
You're just
closed. And it's kind of like, okay. And so what Jimmy is able to do, because I think they're in the outskirts of the city, they're kind of somewhat okay. But they also had the takeout counter. So they were able to start the famous one where John raised money to give to his competition.
Yeah.
Which is crazy.
It was awesome.
Because most restaurants have been like sick. Like all of our competitors who got business, they gave away like thousands and thousands of dollars to help out other restaurants. So Jimmy's Famous Seafood, you can have crab cakes shipped to you. I sent those to Sauce when she moved to Atlanta, which were fantastic. My favorite meal there is the stuffed lobster. It is a lot. Will you do anything afterwards? You will not. You will not. However, we went there for Thanksgiving a couple years ago with my parents.
Okay.
Fantastic Thanksgiving.
Oh, that's good.
Because you don't have to do turkey.
Well, I mean, no, you don't.
You can, anything stuffed, I'm in.
Okay. So, well, I love that for you.
Jimmy's Famous Seafood, again, huge thanks to them. They get the pretzels in the Whole Foods.
They're so good.
I realized something the other day that I thought was kind of genius. So I was leaving my girlfriend's apartment. Okay. And they have something now at her apartment. Maybe yours does this too. Because there's nothing worse than when you have friends or family come in and you have a 1-bedroom apartment or a studio apartment. Because it's like, where are they going to sleep?
Yeah.
Do you get the air mattress? Do you sleep on the couch? You can rent for one night a furnished unit in her building for like $150.
Yeah, I do think that they do that. I think it's because somebody was telling me that, but I also think I saw it when I re-signed my lease a few months ago. But somebody was just telling me this a few weeks ago that lives in my building, that they did that when their family was in town.
How genius is that?
And I think it's $200 a night at my place.
Yeah.
And I mean, I think it's very genius.
I mean, because at that point, because it's probably, is it a little more expensive than the hotel? Probably.
Yeah.
But at least you're
like right there, especially if you're in town to visit family.
Which I think that's just so smart. Like I think apartment complexes are starting to kind of figure out ways, because we talked before, like I think the new wave, like my apartment, so I moved here, there was no cool features. Like, they had like the gyms, but that was before apartments realized like, hey, if we put really nice stuff in, we can charge more under the guise of like, well, you won't need a gym membership. You won't need this. You won't need this because we have it all here.
I will say my apartment gym, I do complain about my apartment a lot, but the gym is really nice. And whenever I meet someone that has a gym membership that lives in my building, which a lot of people do because there's so many gyms around, I get surprised because I'm like, what? We have everything.
I mean, some have like simulators. Like we have a friend who his place had like a simulator, like a golf simulator, baseball simulator, football simulator. I'm like, that's kind of cool. Like make it like almost like a cruise ship type thing where everything's kind of like there and good to go.
Yeah, we have everything though. And then there's also a room for if you want to do yoga and stuff.
Oh, nice.
The only thing we don't have, I think, is a sauna. I don't think we have a sauna. I'm pretty sure.
Damn.
I feel like I should know if we did. But
damn.
So I think that's pretty cool.
Well, when I first moved here, so the story of how I got to DC, in hindsight, but again, it also fits the narrative of my entire time here. I didn't realize Kane was hiring. He was hiring in like May. Come August, I was in Iowa. Elvis Duran morning shows coming out for the State Fair. Gave them audio, whatever.
Yeah.
I got the call from DC like, hey, they basically hired somebody already, but they want to give you a shot. And I was like, oh, okay. Yeah. I mean, sure. So I usually for that, like they fly you in for the audition. I did the audition from Des Moines. Couldn't see Kane. So it was like just like listening. Killed it. His words, not mine. And then it was like the following week, they're like, hey, you got the job. Can you start on Friday?
Yeah.
And I remember the guy being like, you don't sound that excited. And I was like, they gave me less money, or they offered less money to move from Des Moines to DC than from Minneapolis to Des Moines, which is a 3-hour drive. And I was like, I don't have money.
Yeah. What?
And also like, I can't see apartments. So the apartment I got, like it was before the days of like really virtual tours.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that's on the 4th floor.
Yeah.
And like so it's 2 flights of stairs, so 8 flights of stairs, right? No elevator, no trash chute,
Oh God.
The biggest problem with the elevator was your boy Chewy could be a bit of a diva. So it'd be like, Chewy, should we go outside to go to the bathroom? So you have to walk down 4 flights of stairs for him to stare at you like, why are we here?
I don't think so.
To go back up 4 flights of stairs and then to be like, okay.
Yeah.
Like that.
Annoying.
That was that was.
Hate that.
Anyway, then I had the apartment complex that I moved into where they ratted me out to the city for having Chewy.
Oh, yeah.
Because you need like a permit for it. I was like, why would you?
Also, you just didn't know. Like, you moved here.
It was just kind of,
but it's not like there's like a sign like, hey.
No. And then I went down to City Hall for the first time and only time in my life. And the lady's like, oh, I listened to the show. You're fine.
So dumb.
But like my apartment complex is like, what are you getting out of it, dude?
That's happened to several people in Moco.
Dumb.
Like, I don't know. But I also wouldn't know that you had to have that either. But
they have like you could rent like a entertainment room for a day where it had like the kitchen area and like it was like $300 to rent it for the day.
That's wild.
Or they had the free one attached to it. And I was like, I'm just gonna, and nobody booked the one you had to pay for because like nobody's like, why would I pay for this when it's free?
When I lived at Pike and Rose, they had the rooms you could rent and they were like $200 to $500.
Crazy.
Which I was like, I'm sorry, what?
It is going to be interesting to see if there's like, I think hotels overpriced themselves. So Airbnb came around.
Yeah.
There's got to be an alternative to apartment living. It's getting a little bit too.
It is.
Crazy.
It's just so expensive.
And for what?
Yeah.
That's what it comes down. Again, your apartment, like when elevators don't work, is kind of crazy.
We have 2 elevators working right now.
Dude, that's insane.
On Saturday, we had 1.
And like, it's a pretty high building.
I live on the 14th floor. I should probably stop telling people where I live, but I do.
Also, I just saw your text. There's a ton of bugs out here. Open the door.
Yeah.
Brother, you have a key to my place.
I don't have it with me.
Why would you not have it with you?
I don't think to bring it. Why wouldn't you? You know I'm coming. Unlock the door.
Well, there could be strangers outside.
Okay.
It could be.
Okay.
What if I get kidnapped?
There's literally so many bugs on your front door because you leave the light on all night. So like, I don't want to stand there while there's balls.
For security purposes.
Okay.
No dragonflies though.
No.
If you want to know how you under Sauce's skin, dragonflies, that is your kryptonite.
I saw the biggest dragonfly in my life the other day. It was crazy.
Did you say hi? Did it wave at you? Like what?
I think it was
happened?
dead. R.I.P. But it was on the ground. I was walking to my friend's house on Saturday, and it was just huge.
Could have carried you away.
Probably.
Also, the funny thing is, I think your mom told me the story of the dragonfly because you always made it seem like you were attacked by dragonflies.
I was attacked by a dragonfly.
Okay, and it was a huge thing, and like it carried you away, but really, it just like
it did not carry me away.
It like flew by you. Like that was.
It did not fly. It hit my head.
Okay, but you always made it seem like the dragonflies are trying to like mate in your face.
Like 5. I don't know what you want me to say. Like I tell you what happened.
Yeah, but was your whole life is about being afraid of dragonflies, and
that's
the story
not my
came
whole
out.
life. That's not like okay.
Anyway,
disagree.
You agree? Disagree?
All right. Anyway.
Okay. You can call the podcast 202-642-6272. 202-642-6272. We can change your name like this, or excuse me, change your voice like this caller right here.
Let me just say that I love my boyfriend, but he always calls me on his drive home from work just to kill time, and it's a little annoying. I love him, but he's only calling because he's bored on his drive home. Can I say something to him? Thanks, Intern John and Sos.
Let me just say, there is not much on earth that annoys me more.
Yeah.
That when somebody calls me, I hear the like the wind in the background.
Yeah.
And I know you're bored and you decided to call me to cure your boredness. And like you can always tell by the tone because it's like, hey.
Yeah.
Like, and again, I love Alex.
Yeah.
Love her. But she'll be like, why do you think the sky is up and not down? I'll be like, okay.
So
can you call your mother?
Yeah.
Can you call your sister? Can you call Sauce? Can you call
anybody?
A pizza place? I understand that because it is like I don't want to talk somebody home.
Yeah.
Like that, like listen to the podcast.
Yeah.
What do you want me to do? Like that's kind of the vibe.
Or like when you get in your car and you're excited to listen to like a podcast or something, and then somebody calls you who's also driving and they just want to talk while they're driving. I don't like that either.
Yeah, I don't know. I get it. Like it's just kind of like there's so many things you can listen to.
Yeah.
Music, us.
I just feel like I'm over talking on the phone for the most part. Like I don't know if this year I just feel like I've been talking on the phone so much. Like I have been going out my way to just ignore phone calls at this point.
Really?
I don't know. I'm not even trying to be mean. It's just people call me all the time just to talk about something that could be a text. If it's something serious, that's one thing. I definitely want to talk on the phone with you. But if it's just something like, hey, are you going to the pool today? Why are you not texting me that? And this is a real life thing. This is a real life question I get with my friend that calls me all the time to ask that.
Can I guess? No, I won't guess.
No, you won't guess. So I'm just like, stop. Don't call me.
I hate more when somebody calls you and you miss the call and they don't text you what they're calling about or leave a voicemail. Because I'm like, okay, are you in danger? And then they'll just be like, I was just calling to say hi.
Yeah, because I don't know. Like I have like a lot of friends that just call just to talk, and that's fine. Especially like one of my friends, we used to like go on our hot girl walks and talk and stuff. But we're just on such different schedules right now that it doesn't align anymore.
Sure.
Like especially since I'm not working right now, so I like to go way earlier anyway. And it's just she's like, oh well, let's talk right now. I'm not just gonna sit in my apartment and talk to you on the phone. I'm sorry, like I don't want to do that.
Yeah, because like who has that kind of time?
And if I have like stuff to do, like laundry and dishes and stuff, yes, I will. I do. We do still talk on the phone, me and this friend. But for the most part, I'm like, girl, do not call me anymore.
But but on the flip side, you'll FaceTime me. And if I don't answer, nobody talks more than Shelby Sauce leaving a video voicemail on a FaceTime.
Yeah.
When it's always like, you're probably sleeping. Hate that for you. Oh my God. And it's like I'm talking to two Shelbys at once. There's the Shelby who's talking, the Shelby who hypes up the insults to me.
Yeah.
In case I didn't get that was an insult. It's like other Shelby's like, just so you know, making fun of you. Oh, I hate that for you because you're a loser.
Oh no.
She'll be like, oh, it's 1 o'clock in the morning on Tuesday. You're probably sleeping because you're a loser. Hate that for you.
You're probably gonna wake up in an hour and go to the gym and get swole.
You're probably making good life choices. Hate that for you.
Can't believe we're gonna take a mirror selfie.
First of all,
GTO.
No, that's not my vibe.
Okay.
That is not my vibe.
Okay.
Although with the video voice messages too, like I wish those were in a different spot because sometimes you don't even see those come in.
I literally like don't even know that I have them half the time, and then I'll go to the app, like the FaceTime app, and then I'll see that I have because Alex had left me one a month or so ago.
Oh boy.
And I didn't realize I had it until probably last week.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Can I make a rule though overall about calling folks?
Sure.
If it's somebody who doesn't call me often, like if a friend from Minnesota called me out of the blue and I missed it and they don't leave a voicemail, I'm gonna assume one of your parents died. Okay. So you need to let me know.
Yeah, I would think something bad happened.
Like it can't just be like, I just want to check in.
Yeah.
You need to be like, hey, call me back. It's urgent.
Yeah.
Like so, again, we've talked about like the parent calls. Dad calls are the absolute best.
Oh no, I got the best one yesterday. My dad. Also, I had a migraine yesterday morning. Like I woke up because I even had text yesterday morning, like at 6 or something or 5:30, and I'm just gonna read it. I'm not gonna play it. Oh, wait, sorry, I'll actually play it.
Okay.
Oh wait, hold on.
Hold on, she's pulling out the voice note to pay. Okay, here we go.
Shelby, it's your father. Give me a call at 7 a.m. and you should be up by now.
That's it. I'm like, why is this man calling me at 7 a.m.? So I woke up at 8 because again, I had a migraine. And I'm like, what is so again? Like, there's been a lot going on with my family. So I'm like, oh my God, something happened. It's just been one thing after another. So I'm like, oh God, like somebody's dead. No, that's not. I don't.
You just want to say hi?
He just wanted to be my dad, and I love him. So.
I mean, it is good when dads, especially, it's like, yeah, I figured it's you, dad.
You should be up right now.
You're calling from your phone to my phone. I have you saved as dad.
Yeah.
So.
Thanks, Dad.
Again, my dad will the classic like, call me. It's about your mother.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh my God, mom got abducted by aliens. I'll call him and be like, have you talked to her recently?
You live with her.
It's just like, yeah, dude. Like that's your wife.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So to the dads out there, to the daddies. Just think about your actions. Think about your words, if you'd be so kind.
Yeah.
And you can call us 202-642-6272. By the way, thanks somebody about merch too. A lot of folks reaching out about that. There's the hoodies, there's hats, there's t-shirts. JohnCass.com to get all those goodies. Let me get to this for you. Friday. Based on your zodiac, how your boyfriend's microcheating. I was more so curious about the microcheating in general because I do think that's like, it's not really cheating, but it's not really not cheating.
It's frowned upon.
It's like it gives you a bit of like the.
I wouldn't feel secure in a relationship if somebody was doing micro cheating when I was their girlfriend.
100%. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I do think micro cheating is done in a way where if you call it out, you could be labeled as crazy.
Absolutely.
Like that's kind of, and I think that's probably the intention.
Absolutely.
They say for Aries, your boyfriend's a passionate guy. His micro cheating might be to reach out to a girl as, quote, just a friend for advice he could Google, all because he loves to throw playful banter.
Okay, but this is like what you are, and it doesn't matter what the boyfriend is.
Yes.
Huh. Okay, that's a weird. That's
No, I'm sorry. No, this is what the boyfriend is.
The boyfriend's an Aries.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh.
Sorry.
Okay. Yeah, I guess that would make sense.
But more so, let's focus on, is that microcheating? Reaching out to just a friend for advice you could Google as a guy?
Yes, I do think that. I mean, it actually depends on what the advice they're asking for is. If they're asking advice to quote unquote just a friend, that they're not, that you don't even think that they're talking to you ever. If it's just like something that's really stupid and they're reaching out to ask advice, it's just to open a door for a conversation is what I would think.
I guess unless it's like specific to their knowledge, I guess like your friend Kate, our friend Kate,
yes,
like of the Clutty Floras,
Fiora.
I guess if I reach out to her a flower question, that makes sense.
That's one thing.
If I reach out to her about ice hockey, that probably wouldn't make sense because that's not really her thing.
Because it would just seem like you're trying to open a door.
100%.
So I don't like that.
Taurus, a central earth sign.
Yeah.
Your Taurus boyfriend may be swayed by physical attraction. Could be giving a waitress or bartender a large tip just because she's hot.
Oh, ew. I mean, like, no, like tip the restaurant workers by all means.
Yes.
But I mean, if that was like the actual reason and it's not just because they did a good job.
Yeah.
But I mean, how would you know?
Yeah, I mean, I guess that's fair. But I always like that to me falls on the category of who do you think is going to be impressed by you living? Let's like guys that go to Hooters and leave a big tip. Like, do you think you're the first idiot who's left this girl a huge tip? And do you think she's going to quit her shift right now because you tipped her $40 and $10 bill?
That just gives like frat bro to me. Yeah.
But then also, if she did, would you want to be with somebody for your money?
Yeah.
Like that goes back to the whole like the 90-Day Fiance, where those guys, most of the dudes flex online, they have a lot of money.
Yeah.
And whether or not it's intentional, they tend to pick up girls from like impoverished countries who are really impressed by it. And then like, all she wants is this lavish lifestyle. It's like, well, you made it seem like she wouldn't have to work.
Yeah.
You can't be angry when like that's what happened.
She thought was going to happen.
Yeah. That's kind of like, to me, like this goes under like the guys who have like the loud car exhausts and like, or can't call women. Would you want to hook up with the girl that replied to you saying, "Hey, baby"?
Yeah.
Like, do you think that's the best decision you can make?
And then you're going to complain about her for answering you. Like, it's just like, I feel like those kind of guys are just like gross. Anyway.
Yeah. It's like, when is whistling ever worked besides movies in the 40s?
Because they don't respect women. That's what I think.
And one of my problem is I respect women too much.
Yeah, totally.
That's what it is. Geminis. Okay. Notorious for your dual nature. Love for communication. Your Gemini boyfriend can microcheat by obsessively checking other girls' social media feeds.
Oh, okay.
And getting way more excited about her post than yours.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that could make sense to me. I mean, I don't know about that. I would think that they're just like hot and cold. I would think that they're like hot and cold with like a friend that's a woman.
That's fair.
That's what I would think more is like a Gemini thing to do. Because like they can't decide if they really want to keep pursuing someone while they're obviously in a relationship.
Can I just say something?
Sure.
I'm happy in my relationship.
Okay.
However, the other day, we were both scrolling TikTok. And I was like, it's a dangerous thing for a dude to just scroll next to your girl.
Sure.
Because with my luck, it could have been like big booty mixes popping up, whatever. But like, I'm a good guy. So it was like what you would expect. Jurassic Park, fart videos, Star Wars. And I'm scrolling a good 20 minutes. I'm like, not a single red flag. Here I am thinking, Alex would look and be like, oh my God, like, what a great guy. Couldn't care less.
She probably wasn't listening.
Well, I was like,
oh, she trusts you. Aw.
But I was like, look at me. Cause like, what other guy do you know you could pull up their TikTok and not be like models doing things where it's just literally Jurassic Park, Star Wars.
I mean, that's great, John. Congrats.
Okay. Well,
she probably wasn't listening.
I was like, waiting for this is kind of crazy. Look at me being
look how wholesome I am.
I am wholesome.
Yeah.
You've always said that.
I've always said that.
Cancer, emotional water sign.
Yeah. Cancer
boyfriend might be seeking emotional connection outside relationship. Could be confiding in or venting in someone other than you when he's feeling emotional, craving a response he thinks only another girl can give.
Yeah, I feel like there are guys that do that, and they have like this, especially like maybe like with like a work wife or maybe even an apartment. Like I feel like people that live near me, they'll start dating people, but then they keep venting to me about things, and I'm like, why? And I'm like, why wouldn't you? Like they live in my neighborhood. I mean, so I see them out all the time. I'm like, why wouldn't you just talk to your girlfriend about that?
To me, I think this is almost the worst form of micro cheating.
Yeah.
If I found out that Alex was talking to another guy about our problems, I would be like, why?
Literally, I don't think that's normal. I don't think that's healthy.
Because I think it's almost like if a girl is talking to me about it,
yeah,
I would think like, oh, you're trying to like signal to me like there's a potential
problem, or like there's gonna be an open slot.
Yeah, like hey, just so you know, tryouts coming soon.
Like it's one thing if like I vent to you about something because
yes, 100% different.
That's totally different.
Yes, absolutely.
But if it was just like someone random, like I think like when my neighbors vent to me about stuff when they have a girlfriend, I'm like, I don't know what you want from me.
But doesn't it kind of feel like you're saying like, hey, it's like the restaurant. Oh, that table's about to be open. It's kind of like, hey, like, just wait 10 more minutes. And
I mean, yeah, but also I always say, I don't think that if I was this woman, I would feel comfortable with my boyfriend venting to someone that they don't even know about their problem.
Yeah, that's weird.
I don't think that's not normal. That's
especially
not healthy.
Because dudes don't do that anyway.
Yeah.
Like,
ask ChatGPT or something. I don't know, dude.
It's always funny to me. I think women think that on boys' nights, like guys talk about things like y'all talk about like the adult relations with each other. Dudes don't do that at all.
Yeah.
Especially about your girlfriend, because we just don't do that. Where I feel like guys are like minds are blown. Like, oh, your girlfriends know everything about everything.
Yeah.
Dudes just don't do that. So if a guy's venting about his girlfriend, he's trying to.
But I feel like we don't like, at least like my friends, like at first, like we don't go into really detail.
Yeah.
We're just like, yeah.
You break down the playbook, watch
no,
film.
No, we do not.
It's a football term. Leos, which they say is the best sign.
They do. They do. You've always said that.
Leos love attention and admiration.
Oh, no way. That's crazy. Never heard that. What's this called? The John cast? Okay. Oh.
Your Leo boyfriend could be you're such an ass.
It's just John here.
With Intern John and Shelby Sos. Absolutely. Your Leo boyfriend could be microcheating by purposely neglecting to mention you in conversation with friends and colleagues.
Okay.
Leading them to think he's single and ready to mingle, thus creating more energy and intrigue in him.
I can't think of anyone recently, but years ago, I was friends with, like, there are different guys I knew that did do that. They just would act like I didn't even know they had a girlfriend until all of a sudden she showed up. Like, and this is months into like just us, like they were just in the friend group. Like I wouldn't say I was necessarily friends with these people, but I thought that was so weird.
I mean, I told you a story about that girl that we both kind of know who maybe a year or so ago at Hyde, we were out. She was there, very pretty.
Yeah.
Licked my face. We got a drink. We should hang out. And I was like, okay. So I gave her my number. We exchanged numbers. And then she posted like next week, like happy anniversary to her boyfriend. And I was like,
what?
I was like, LOL. She goes, you knew this. And I go, no, because why would I like let you lick my face and exchange? Why would I want to hang out with you if you have a boyfriend?
Yeah, that actually happened to me. This was this year, but this was like forever ago. This was like months ago, but it was someone that was also in the friend group. Like not like I wouldn't say friend group. I'd say I just like saw them out, but they were always around. And they'd asked me on a date. They asked me on a date twice this year, and I had said no to both times because I just wasn't interested. Yeah. But I did I always had fun with them, and like it wasn't weird they had asked me out. Like it didn't make our friendship weird. So I still would see them and stuff. Anyway, my whole point is, a few days after they asked me out, I was invited to go to watch like one of the I don't know, some game, and with the boys or whatever. And I was like, oh, who's going? And they said that this person was bringing their girlfriend. I was like, oh, I didn't know they had a girlfriend. And also the person that told me that this other person had a girlfriend knew that this person had asked me out 2 days before this.
That's weird.
And they were like, yeah, no, I actually had no idea that he was back with his girlfriend. And so then when I asked said person who had asked me on a date the next time I saw him, so I was like, that's just really weird and shady. He's like, well, I mean, we've been back together for a few months now. What? Gross.
That doesn't make it better.
I was like, actually, like that. And he's like, yeah, I just was saying, oh, okay. Well, I said no.
Shady.
But still, ew.
Shady.
Ew.
Virgos, known for their analytical and meticulous nature.
Yeah.
Your Virgo boyfriend can microcheat by keeping a piece of clothing that reminds him of an ex.
Oh.
I don't know if dudes do that.
I don't like that. I don't keep anything from. I don't have anything.
I think that's more of a girl thing. I know a buddy, or a friend, female friend, who keeps sweatpants from ex-boyfriends and has lied to her man about where they came from.
I mean, okay, but like some clothes are comfortable, so I understand why some. If it was like if it was a very serious relationship, no.
I don't think most girls would be comfortable with their man sleeping in something that.
Well, no, I don't disagree.
Yes,
because there was this one shirt that I actually donated this year, I will say, and it was from a guy that I went on a few dates with. It was never anything. I don't follow him, and I don't even know what he's up to. It's been years, but I did really like this shirt. So it was like one of those big, comfortable shirts, and I just loved it. That's the only thing I have from anyone I've ever dated, though.
That's fair.
That has to tell you something. 3 dates.
I agree. Libra may flirt with the idea of microcheating by meeting up with another woman for dinner or a drink, insisting it's work related when it's not.
Okay, I guess that makes sense for Libra because I feel like they're like always like weighing like justice, like that's why they're the whatever it's called.
Scorpio is known for the mysterious and secretive nature.
Yeah.
Scorpio could be microcheating by establishing secret code words and inside jokes with women outside your relationship.
I don't know.
Code words is weird.
I don't know about that.
What, you 6 years old?
But I feel like I think that though with cheating in general though, aren't you always trying to be secretive?
Yeah, I think that's fair.
That makes sense.
But I think it's like micro cheating because it's enough where if you call them out for it again, they'd be like, whoa, we just have it's an inside joke. It's not cheating.
Yeah.
I can't joke with friends.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't talk to women.
I'm just being myself.
Yeah. Sorry, people like me.
Yeah. Sorry, I find.
Sagittarius.
Partier.
Crave adventure and freedom.
Yeah.
Might be micro cheating by mindfully leaving his wedding ring at home when he heads out with the boys.
Mindfully.
Yeah. They say not necessarily to get lucky, but to feel the realm of possibilities open to him.
Oh, to feel single again. I
don't think any dude does
that. Shut up.
That seems like more of like a girl thing for the possibility just to see what it feels like versus a dude would take it out so he could try it out with somebody.
That's what I was gonna say. I was like, guys definitely take off their wedding rings.
Like I'm saying, I would believe if a woman said they just want to feel like what it would be like for possibilities, that's more believable than a dude because a dude's taking off to guarantee try to get something.
Yeah, because my friend went on a date and like the last guy that this person dated, we found out had a wife, so they obviously did not work out.
Yeah,
and so there were just like some similarities, and I was like, "Is there a tan line?" Like, and she was like, "Oh, I mean, like it was." The restaurant was dark. I'm like, girl.
That's what I thought. Let's get a tattoo. That's easier.
That's what I don't. Okay. I'm talking about like when you're going on, like when you're single, going on dates. Like, I'm not like, hey, where's your tattoo?
Have you seen this TikTok trend, like the worst bachelorette party ever? This woman like keeps posting texts in this party. One of them was like from the bride, like, everybody leave the rings at home so everybody has fun. I'm like, what are we doing?
I would never do that.
No. Aquarius, known for unconventional thinking.
Okay.
Aquarius boyfriend might do something super weird to microcheat. For instance, might recommend you start wearing a certain type of clothing, secretly wanting to look like the girl he's crushing on.
That's horrible.
That's horrendous.
I hate that.
Yeah.
If I found out somebody I was dating did that to me, I would break up with them so fast.
Yeah, but I don't think most dudes would be able to.
That's just
think
like
that way.
An odd. That's like I don't know. That gives me like true crime vibes. That's weird.
But also, like most dudes, I think don't give their girl fashion advice. So if your dude all of a sudden out of nowhere is giving you fashion advice, that's an instant red flag.
Or like I feel like guys are always like, oh, I love a sundress.
For sure.
If they said something like that, like, oh, like.
That's fair. Last one, Pisces.
Okay.
Are dreamy and emotional.
Uh-huh.
Your Pisces boyfriend can be micro-cheating by closing his eyes when he needs a minute to escape and daydreaming about the girl he's crushing on.
Oh my God. Shut up. No, they go out. You find them cheating on Instagram like the rest of us. Okay. Or you find them cheating on TikTok too. That happened as well.
I just can't imagine a dude being like, let me close my eyes.
No.
If this was Jackie, it'd be so much easier.
You know what? I found out this guy that I've been dating was cheating on me because a girl had gone on a date with him and she did like a get ready with me for a date TikTok. And she was so specific about this man. And he was just so quirky that I was like, that's Nashville guy.
That's how you found out?
Oh, yeah. I was like, that's Nashville guy.
Did you send the video?
Yeah.
Would he go, oops?
But the funny thing is, I was seeing him the next day. So I was going to go visit him.
Did you show the
video? This was in April. The video had come out in February, and I don't know why it came on my FYP page. Yes, I showed him the video, and he was like, "Oh, haha, that was me." I was like, "Oh, you don't think I know that?"
Oops. Oopsies.
It didn't work out.
No.
Crazy.
It didn't work out. The Shelby Sauce story.
Yeah, it did not work out.
There we go. You can follow Sauce
at Shelby Sauce.
Follow me at Intern John Radio. Appreciate you listening. Make sure you share the podcast with a friend. You can follow the show at The Intern John Show. We'll see you on Monday.
Bye.
Bye-bye.